Essential questions you should be asking during your first consultation with patients. This is key. So, when a patient comes in, we really want to make sure that they feel comfortable and confident in their provider. So, whether or not it's online or in person, we do both. And we want to make sure that they are connecting with their provider and truly able to open up so that we know the deeper why of why they are here. And the reality is, a lot of times, whatever people say that they are coming to see a doctor for, a lot of times it's not the case. And there's always something deeper. And so we really want to make sure that we get to the root cause of why someone is coming to see us. So when someone comes in, we start with just asking them questions. And so the first question is, hey, what brings you in today? Okay, they tell us, I'm really having a hard time going to burn boot camp because I'm jumping and I have leakage and I really want to be able to not do that. Oh, okay, awesome. All right, well, how long has this been going on for? They tell us that, maybe 5 years. Okay, well, just curious, why today did you want to come in and really get this solved? Is there something that I need to know about that? Do you have like a wedding coming up that you want to make sure that you don't have leakage? Are you trying to get in shape? Are what is it that you are trying, like, why now? And a lot of times, this is when they start to tell you the truth. Well, you know what? My daughter's getting married soon, and I really want to confidently be able to go to the wedding without having to wear a thick pad or feel that I'm going to be leaking. Oh, okay. Tell me more. And so I asked that question. I'm like, tell me more. I would love to know more about this. And so as I dive deeper, then it comes out, and I actually don't want to be embarrassed or feel that I have to worry about that throughout the event. Completely get that. Or I get, well, I want to be able to go to burn boot camp and do those double unders. Okay, so what you're saying is the most important thing to you is double unders. But the reality is, guys, that's not why they're there. They're not there for because they just want to do double unders and jump and jumping jacks. Most of the women don't want to do that. Like, they really don't. They would rather just be, you know, at home running around with their kids. But they feel that they need to do double unders and jump because why? So this is when I ask the deeper question. So tell me why double unders or jumping jacks is important for you to do. Well, if I can't do them, then like I have to sit out of the class or I can't participate in that. Okay, so what you're saying is that you feel embarrassed because you can't do the things that other people are doing in the class. Is that correct? And they either say yes or no. Or they say, well, I would really like to be able to do jumping jacks or double unders because that actually is cardio and it gets my heart rate up, which then allows me to lose weight. Oh, okay. So what you're saying is you feel that if you can't jump, then you're not going to be able to lose weight, which then overall is going to take down your confidence and you're not going to be able to then, keep up with Joe Smo next to you because they're able to be leak free and you aren't. Is that correct? And they're like, there's like a light bulb moment that goes off. They're like, she sees me. She so sees me. I just said all their deep fears. Their biggest fear is confidence and peeing in their pants. That's their biggest fear, that they lack confidence and peeing in their pants. And they're lacking confidence because they can't do the things when working out that they want to do to help them lose weight. Now, the reality is, we know that there's other ways for people to lose weight besides doing jumping jacks and double unders. But that is part of their process and their identity as being a burn boot camper or going to, these boot camps, that they want to be just like their peers and be able to do things that other women are able to do, but they can't. And that's very discouraging, especially when you are able to, and now you have issues with that. And that's super embarrassing because they have to stop the class, run to the bathroom, or not do it and just stand there like, oh, I have to modify this thing again. And we all know, you guys know, even when you're in a class, you're not doing that modification. You're doing the hardest thing that the teacher just gave you, even though you're like, oh, I wish I could do the modification. Everyone's trying to like outcompete each other. Come on, let's be real. So, that's key when it's like these are the questions. So the questions are you have to dig to the deepest why and find out truly why they are there. Or maybe if it was like a pain with intercourse person, maybe they're on the brink of divorce because they can't connect because there's no penetration happening. And so like they might say, yeah, well, sex hurts. Okay, but tell me a little bit more. When did this start? Why do you think this started? I need to know, is it because of age? Is it because of hormone changes? Is it a relationship change? Is it a connection issue? Is it they're so stressed out that they can't even relax to even get their head around, penetrative sex? What is it? And it may be a combination of all of that. Maybe are they not attracted to their partner anymore? Like what is going on? And so it's our job to ask these questions that some of you guys might be intimidated by. But I want to ask every single one of those questions because it will give me the answers that I'm looking for. Of, okay, yeah, it may be because she's tired as heck because she has her kids home from college and she wants to focus on that or whatever it may be, right? And we start to realize and put the pieces together that um these are the questions that need to be asked on the first consult so that you're not just pigeonholing yourself thinking, oh, it's got to be muscular skeletal. That's exactly what it has to be. No, it could be so many different facets. And this is why at orthopelvic, I created a puzzle piece because I'm really am looking at nutrition. I'm looking at stress. I'm looking at, are they seeing a therapist and what's their relationship like? I'm looking at, um, sure, I'm looking at the muscular skeletal part. Yes. I'm looking at the nerve aspect. Yes. I am looking at how they actually do functional movements like squatting, bending, lifting, all of that. And so I'm putting all the pieces, I'm looking at their hormones, even though no, I'm not the hormone expert, but I can at least say, hey, refer you to this provider, and they can tell me, hey, this is what our hormones are doing. Okay, great. Well, we know that has an impact. And so you have to ask all those questions on the initial evaluation. And if some of you guys, if you're overwhelmed, if you're like, oh my God, that's so many freaking questions to ask. Well, I'm working on them and feeling things and touching things while I'm going through and asking these questions. I'm not just sitting with them on a Zoom call or in a room asking them 20,000 questions for 30 minutes or maybe even 45 minutes and then not do anything because I can tell you what happens then. They will get mad and they'll be like, I thought you're going to work on me today, and the expectation then isn't met, and then they think that you can't help them, and then they actually end up going bye-bye because they feel that you can't help them at all. So just be mindful about the questions that are very essential to ask is really the deeper why, and asking about their lifestyle, how hard they work, how often do they work, what's their stress level. All those things matter. How they eat. Do they go to bed on time? How's their sleep? Do they take any supplements? Do they feel like they've had any hormone changes? All this makes an impact on what we're doing. So if you guys are looking for, more essential questions, we do have an eval template that we give out for free. So if you would like that eval template, just text us at 703-783-2388 and just put eval temp, and we will send that over to you for free so you can see the exact questions that we ask and how we go through an initial evaluation so that a patient feels confident, comfortable, and ready to take action. Bye, guys.